Hi, I'm Steve from Cullen Property. As a landlord, you must ensure you're complying with all the laws and regulations that affect you as a landlord and your property. So, here's our top 10 things that you need to check. This is your landlord legal checklist. Number 1, are you registered as a landlord? You should be registered with your local authority, both people that own the property if there's more than one, to make sure that you are compliant and allowed to let that property in the first place. Are you insured? This is for contents and buildings insurance usually. You must make sure, particularly on the contents, that you have public liability indemnity. Protects you as a landlord if anything happens in your property. Do you have the correct lease? You should have a private residential tenancy in place for your tenants in your property as of the 1st of December 2017. If you haven't, you should check that. You can't have things like end dates in it. It's very important that the lease is correct. Is your tenant's deposit in a tenant's deposit scheme? A tenant's deposit scheme is not your personal bank account. You must have sent cash to a tenant's deposit scheme, and you must have issued a tenant's deposit certificate to them within 30 days so they know where their cash is. Interlinked smoke alarms. These should be in the various areas around your flat to make sure your tenants are safe from any fire or smoke inhalation and can get out in case of a fire. Very important. Usually in the living room, in the hallway and several other areas around the property. They must be in date, they must be interlinked, and they must work. Safety certificates. Here are 4. Gas safety, electrical installation condition report, portable appliance certificate, and an EPC, energy performance certificate. Very, very important that these are all in place. Puts your tenants at risk of either gas inhalation or electrocution if you haven't got these in place. It's not just a case of getting them, you must check them, make sure they're satisfactory. If there are any points that were raised on any of them, you should be going back to the electrician or the gas engineer to make sure that they've been rectified. They all have different dates on them as well, varying from 1 to 10 years, depending on which certificate. So, how did you do? 1 to 5, not great. You may want to consider how you're managing your property. Not great at all. 5 to 7, still not great. Better, clearly room for improvement. 8 or 9, not bad at all, but the law would still look at this to say that you are technically operating marginally illegally. 10 out of 10, excellent, top of the class, have gold star. Really, you may not even be needing to watch this video in the first place. In the eyes of the law, that is the only one that's acceptable. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to find out more about any of these points, or if you'd just like to talk to us about your property, feel free to have a chat with us, no obligation, no cost. Links below to our website, and we look forward to hearing from you. I'm Steve from Cullen Property. Hope you've enjoyed the video.